Hello and welcome. You're watching India.com Z with me, Malika Mehzabeen. And today we have a very special guest. Let's say he is somebody who knows how to act, who is a producer, who sings, and indeed gives us a complete superhero vibe. Let's welcome Taruk Raina. Hi, Taruk. Thank you for
Hi,
joining.
hi. Thank you, thank you. That's a really flattering introduction. I don't know if it's all true.
So, no, I guess everybody definitely loves you because your songs and your acting, definitely everybody adores you. So, coming to my first question to you, firstly, many congratulations because of your recent project, Marvel Wastelanders Doom, and you lent your voice. Everybody and appreciation has been pouring in. How are you taking it?
All appreciation is welcome all the time. um, I'm really lucky to be part of this project, and I think it's a very unique thing to be part of.
Mm,
It's something that I would always want to do. I love the world of audio. I love the medium of audio, and I think that possibly the possibilities are endless when it comes to this because you can kind of everyone can have their own imagination and kind of uh, understanding of what they're listening to
right.
independently, because we don't have a
Mm,
visual aid.
mm.
Um, so yeah, it's just amazing to be part of it, and I consider myself very, very lucky.
All right, that's lovely. These voiceovers, they fall in a new form of entertainment. So how do you take it and how do you say it कि क्या future scope है इन चीजों का, and is it something that actors would really, want to get into these days?
Of course, I think that is why people are getting into it. There are
Mm,
so many people that are already getting into it. So, I think this is not, I don't think this is a medium anymore that has like, that we need to talk about scope, because the audio world in general is growing very, very rapidly.
mm,
Whether you think about audiobooks, or you think about podcasts, or you think about audio dramas, everyone is listening to them.
mm,
Um, yeah, so I think it's there or getting
mm,
there, and I
mm,
think it'll only grow, and I think
mm.
it's growing at a rate which is very, very fast. So I think the more content we have and the more things we have to offer will only help that.
Hmm. Right. So, since you're here and I cannot just skip Mismatched, I mean, that is legit. I have to ask you about it. Season 3, we are really excited for it. Could you just give us some sneak peek कि आपके fans क्या expect कर सकते हैं season 3 के साथ?
I mean, I can't give you a sneak peek really, but I think you can expect the energy of the show that people love, and more, a
Hmm.
lot more
Hmm.
this time. So yeah, I'm also very excited about it. I hope it comes out soon. I don't know when,
Hmm.
but I'm also very excited about it. It's something that's so close to our hearts. We're like a family, and we just hope that people kind of like what we do.
Hmm.
Um, and we make the show with all our heart. So yeah, I'm also very excited about it. I hope it comes out soon. Yeah.
That's great. Your chemistry with Ehsaas Channa, people really loved it. I mean, the fans cannot literally get over that fact ki you two in the show. So, just help us know that what exactly the story would progress with your character and Ehsaas character in the coming upcoming season.
I don't think I can let you know that, because for that you have to watch the show.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's been great working with Asa. She's a very, very, very close friend of mine as well.
Hmm.
She's absolutely lovely. We have the best time shooting together.
Right.
It's easy, it's comfortable, it doesn't even feel like work.
Hmm.
So, I hope that translates, and people kind of enjoy it even more.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So,
that's.
uh, you know, since you worked with Prajakta and then there was Rohit Saraf, so किसके साथ ऐसे सबसे अच्छी कैमराडी रही आपकी थ्रू आउट बोथ द सीजन्स?
सबके साथ यार. I mean, Prajakta and Rohit are like, they're very, very close to me.
Hmm.
And everyone, Abhinav is where we've known each other all our lives.
Hmm.
I mean everyone. That set is like a family.
Hmm.
So yeah, that it's not like one is over the other. That it's a very, you know collective unit,
Hmm.
the mismatch team. So
Hmm. You have been a singer also. You have been into acting also. Both of the fields are quite different to each other. But if I ask you this, which one is the tough according to you? Which field exactly is tough according to you?
I think that firstly, I think that both fields aren't very different. They're both forms of performance.
Hmm.
They're both forms of expression.
Hmm.
Nobody likes an expressionless song.
Hmm.
Um, at the same time,
Right.
nobody likes an expressionless actor.
Hmm.
So I think both of them require pouring your emotions out for
Hmm.
people to connect to them.
Hmm.
Like I said, like even how we have at Audible, you would
Hmm.
listen to a story and you would interpret it the way you want to.
Right.
And that's the same thing with music, right?
Hmm.
You kind of, unless you watch a music video, when you listen to a song, it builds a personal connection with you.
Hmm.
So I think in a way both have their strong points and kind of difficulties, because on camera you have to look good, you have to be seen as what you're doing.
Hmm.
um, uh, when you're making music, that's not necessary all the time,
Right.
uh,
Hmm.
unless of course you're performing on stage. So I think both of them are equally difficult and equally fun at the same time. I think the scope for expression is there in both, and
Hmm.
it's different, but the essence of it is the same. At the end of
Hmm.
it, you're making art, you're expressing yourself. You have to have something to say,
Hmm.
and it's just how you say it, whether it's on
Right.
camera or musically. So yeah, I don't think one is tougher than the other. Both are very difficult.
You just mentioned Audible right now. How has
Yes,
your
I did.
you did? How has been your experience working with Audible?
It's been great. I've been working with them for now a while.
Mhm.
I've done a couple of things with them before Wastelanders. I've always enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I mean, I love the world they create. I love the stories they come with. And whether it was Kali Awazein, whether it was Desi Down Under, whether it was Marvel Wastelanders, it's always been a very, very refreshing experience. It's always been very different.
Hmm.
We have the time of our lives recording this, because I mean, you try a lot of things. You try different voices, you try different
Hmm.
uh, just character interpretations, and the best part is you don't know who's going to understand what, how,
Right.
because that's up to them, that's up to
Hmm.
the listeners.
Hmm.
It's their freedom that they can listen to Marvel Wastelanders and make their own image about it. But maybe it's even bigger than we think in our heads, even if we're voicing the characters and stuff. But maybe the person who's listening, their imagination could take it on a whole new different level.
Yeah. Right. Hmm.
um, and that's what happens with books as well, right?
Hmm.
That's what happens with great books. You have fan fiction, people start having ideas. It's a great world to be a part of when you kind of let your imagination run wild.
So, are
It's
you
been
a
great.
books person or an audio person?
I'm an audio person.
Audio
Yeah,
person.
I used to be a book person, but now I'm
Mm.
not. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, coming to my very last question with you, quick rapid round session, and this or that kind of things, you have to answer the questions जो भी मैं आपसे पूछूंगी अभी. Uh, one green flag and a red flag in a relationship, according to you.
Green flag, honesty. Red flag, disrespect.
Okay. Then singing or acting?
Yellow flag.
Yes.
I can't choose.
Okay, so is it something like white flag that I've given up? No, I don't
Yes.
want to.
Yeah, I can't make this choice. White flag, whichever flag. Both flag.
All right,
Yeah.
both flags.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one would be let's say if you're given a chance to perform in act as well as perform, or just to perform in one show, what would be that pick?
Perform as in how?
Perform as in sing plus act in a similar show, or just sing in a show. That's it.
I don't look at it where I don't have to choose. I would do both.
Hmm.
If I get a chance to sing, I will sing. If I get a chance to act, I will act. If I get a chance to do both, I will do both.
Hmm.
There's, I mean, it's not even a choice. I will do what I'm what I get the chance to do.
Okay.
So I'm open to anything, whether it's just singing, just acting, both. Like, it's, I mean, like I get to do both
Hmm,
sometimes, but if I don't also, that's also fine.
hmm.
I'll do one.
Okay, so with that, we'll just come to an end of the session. It was such a lovely conversation with you, Taruk,
Thank
and
you.
sending
Thank you
you
so much.
all the best wishes for your future endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you so much.